we're going to go ahead and knock this one out very quickly. It's Tuesday, December 20th. We are rapidly approaching the Christian holidays. We are currently, what is it? We are currently on night 2 of Hanukkah, question mark? We're in the holiday season is my point. And you're about to see history's quickest episode of the Persona 5 real-time playthrough, in which we play Persona 5 one day at a time. There have been a lot of things I appreciate from playing Persona 5 this way. This is actually, ironically, this is one of those things, which is that when we have to do finals, they are questions that I did that the game literally asked me at this point weeks ago, and I have to actually try to remember what I learned in school. Some of the storylines and events that I had previously not really understood the build-up to for the Phantom Thieves. For example, Ryuji and Morgana's big team-splitting fight. Experiencing that tension over the course of 2 or 3 weeks actually made that feel like more of a reasonable storyline than doing it all in one afternoon and being like, they didn't build this up at all, it just happens. One of the things that is not conducive to the playing this game one in-game day at a time is finals week, in which you get to answer 2 or 3 questions about something you learned, abdominal was taught at some point in the year. And then that is the end of the day. When we stream the next couple of days, these will be a little more fun. Today, because I'm recording this before an actual shift of my job, it will not be particularly fun. So we at least get to do some line reads this morning. Do you think Representative Shido really had a change of heart? Well, there's been a lot of talk about him being exhausted, maybe even sick. Who knows, though? Besides, he would have been arrested already if any of that were true. Maybe he's waiting on an official statement from the government on who will be the next prime minister? I don't know. Something about this seems off. Oh, well. If there's no real issues with Representative Shido, I'd much rather just have him.
Hey, think harder about this.
Hold on a sec. There's nothing but issues. But issues. After I finish recording this incredibly brief episode of the Persona 5 real-time playthrough, I'm going to eat cereal. Oh, Ryuji's here.
Good morning.
Hold on, he's making me do it.
It's exams.
Oh, he's just saying it.
We're the heroes who saved this country, right? Can't we be exempt from exams?
No, because nobody thinks the country's saved,
And is it
dude.
just me, or do we not have as big a sense of accomplishment as I thought?
Well, it's because we haven't done a cool celebration. Public response sucked.
That's it. People are so doubtful even after the press
Yeah,
conference.
nobody believes, bro.
He hasn't been arrested, so I guess that's expected. We just gotta leave it to Makoto's sister
Yeah,
now.
there's no way. There's a shadowy government. There's a shadowy body of implicit.
Man,
Professionals.
I wish exams would magically disappear by the time we get to school.
Do you think that'll work on the star? I don't think it worked on the star. All right, how much of this stuff do I remember? How much of this stuff do I remember? Ah,
Oh, senpai.
oh, Kasumi. Okay, there's a little more meat on these bones than I expected. What a flatterer. What a great day.
Isn't it?
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, love finals.
It's been quite a while since we last met at school.
That's
like this.
true, yeah. It's been months, I think. What are you looking for?
Thank you for your efforts in changing Representative
Don't
Shido's
listen,
heart.
bro, we're at school. I'm pooped. I'm so tired. Kasumi, they tried to kill me. I'm pooped.
I can understand why. We should go somewhere to celebrate.
Yeah, let's go. Another palace.
Let's say we go there, first respects to the shrine. A new year is about to begin and all.
Is that gonna happen now?
But I suppose we
Oh,
ought to
of
deal
course
with
it's not gonna
exams
happen
first.
now. Who am I kidding?
I'll be in touch afterwards.
Okay. Good luck on your
Please excuse me.
exams. Gambate. All right.
All right, let's begin.
This is the first day finals. You may begin. Choose the graph which is named after the Chinese yo-yo known as a Diablo. I mean, it's D, right? None of these other ones look like yo-yos.
Ooh, we can do this.
An essay question? Looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain why the infamous thief Nezumi Kozo had makeup applied to him before his execution. He was a really famous thief in the Edo period, right? How much money did he steal in the end? Oh. I can't be 1 billion, right? I don't think that's right. Is it over 1 billion yen? Oh, wow, okay. That's right, but he was caught in the end. As a result, he was sentenced to having his head displayed. Death by sawing. But he wasn't sentenced to having his head displayed, right? But he also wasn't sentenced to death by sawing. Yeah! He was paraded around town and then had his head displayed. It sounds harsh, but it had a certain significance back then, right? Criminals, especially famous criminals, were mostly paraded around for racing them. Oh, that sounds familiar. People wouldn't have been happy if he looked shabby for his death. Things were brutal back then. Even condemned criminals had to be prettied up for a crowd. So the reason Nezumi Kozo had makeup on was to appease the people.
Yep.
Guess. Sounds like answers to questions for me. Thank you, Miss Kawakami. You could have helped me study. I feel like we kind of have a thing going on. You could have come over one of the nights when we massaged and been like, here's the test. We can go over some things from the test. Oh. Hello. I couldn't really say much out loud at school, but I just wanted to let you know again that I'm glad you're safe. You remember the promise we made on the roof? Of course. Do I remember the promise we made on the roof? That she would join the Phantom Thieves once she was no longer busy. Really? I was so happy this morning. I invited you without really thinking. Oh no, it was that after all of this we would go do something. But it looks like we can make good on that promise by visiting the shrine. Thank you for coming back okay. Sorry to worry you. You don't do apologize. I just wish I could have done more to help. As soon as exams are over, I'll be going to a local training camp. Honestly, I wasn't sure I should go. After all, you were going through so much. But now I don't have to worry. I can finally focus on my training. Sorry to bother you when you're busy with exams. Talk to you later. Feels like we really had Yoshizawa worried. Just wish we could get the general public to change their minds about us too. That's true. There's a point in this game where Yoshizawa does not believe in you. Oh, people don't think the Phantom Thieves exist, maybe.
Morning.
Okay. Well, good news is we don't have to. There's enough cutscenes that we don't have to just instantly quit out of the game. Yeah, like I said, this week's gonna be a little boring. Although it looks like they're giving us a little bit of something to play around with at least. But yeah. The next two, this one's going up at 10 Central. The next two of these will go up later because I'm doing them on live stream. They will be shorter episodes they will be gimmicky episodes. There will be a little bit more to watch on the next two, but this is all we can do for today because I gotta make breakfast and then I gotta get on a bus and go to a train and go to a work. So thank you for watching me play Persona 5 one day at a time. Goodbye.